No, they didn't. The door whined as she opened it further. Please, come inside. Dawn's slouched shoulders obscured her otherwise robust figure. Miya wondered if she was having trouble eating. Her clothes hung loose, and her cheeks sagged. Her light brown hair was parched, peppered with silver strands that almost looked gold against the dim orange light of the hall. I'm sorry it's so cold in here. She wrung her knobby hands as she led Miya towards the kitchen. The heat's technically working, but it's just always so cold. Asshole spirits will do that, Miya mumbled. She clutched her dark mauve leather jacket around her sides and lifted the hood over her head. It helped her stay focused when she knew she was surrounded by malevolence. Dawn took a seat at the table and rubbed her arms with a sigh. It started a year ago, when my husband got his new job. We were struggling, and this house was such a steal. We figured it was because the town was small. Too far from any major cities. But strange things began to happen almost right away. Miya helped herself to the chair across from her client. Weird noises, bad dreams. The noises didn't bother me. Dawn fiddled with a wine bottle that had been left on the table, then poured herself a glass. She'd obviously been finding ways to cope. But the dreams... My husband, Greg, didn't think they were a big deal. He thought I was being dramatic, or that I had a sleep disorder. Miya snorted. The narrative was almost cliché. It's always the husband who won't believe. Dawn hesitated, then nodded slowly. I suppose so. She offered a tepid smile. So, are you really a witch? Miya curled her fingers under her palm. Sort of. I don't worship the devil or eat kids, if that's what you're asking. Dawn's voice grew quieter. Do you believe in the devil? Miya caught her client's gaze. I believe in far worse. Dawn bowed her head and clutched the cross around her neck. Anyway, the dreams kept getting worse, more vivid. Most nights, it felt like I hadn't slept at all. A few times I woke up elsewhere, in the basement or the backyard. I did what Greg asked and went to see a doctor, but my test results came back normal. Nothing was wrong with me, so I figured it must be the house. Why not move? Miya asked. Greg refuses. Dawn's voice fractured, frustration bubbling to the surface like boiling water licking the lid of a pot. It's like he's waging war against this thing, only he doesn't even believe in the thing he's fighting. And what do you think this thing is? I don't know. Our church preaches that spirits aren't real. There's heaven and hell. Nothing in between. Dawn covered her face with her hands, her shoulders trembling. But I know it's real, no matter what my faith says. Mia's heart clenched. She could feel this woman's pain, and it sundered whatever distance she'd worked to keep up. I believe you, she whispered. Even if you moved, there's no guarantee it wouldn't follow. Dawn's breath drew in. Is it a ghost? Miya shook her head, scanning the room. Claw marks were etched into the wall, revealing the entity's path. Ghosts are human spirits. This one's not, and it isn't friendly either. To tell you the truth, she stood and reached into her back pocket. I've been hunting this one for a while. This was her life now. Not out of choice, but out of necessity. Miya never could have imagined just how many malicious spirits preyed on people in their dreams. And as the Dreamwalker, she was in a unique position to help them. She enjoyed it, but it wasn't altruistic. The monsters haunted her too. A crack, jagged like lightning, splintered the drywall, oozing something black and tarry. A low, wet gargle reverberated through the kitchen. It's happening, Dawn yelped, knocking over her chair as she jumped up. Mia's hand steadied on her back pocket. She glared down the fissure in the wall, or rather, a fissure in the seam of reality. Done, Miya said evenly. Get behind me and stay in cover. The older woman scrambled to the side of the kitchen and ducked behind a cabinet. Grateful Dawn didn't peek, Miya pulled a single...